Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts Patriots introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head with
Madden
the Washington football team.
Subscribe and like, please. Folded hands.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway in Foxborough. Taylor now from the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Back.
Yeah, he made him quit, bro. As soon as you left, I had to get him up out of here. Let's go. Shout out to Ripnip, man. Let's get it.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
Playbook, bro, I'm
they did
telling
a
you.
nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Harris going to get it again on second down.
Good
Trying
tackle.
to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now it's Newton here off the bootleg.
Ah, bad throw. Bad throw off the rip. Come here. Bad throw off the rip. Good defense. Let's get it.
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception.
It wasn't open. I don't know. I just threw it. 3rd and 9.
That's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession.
Give me a right back.
This is going to be intercepted.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Of all time, I like right now. This is different. I really don't listen to rap music like that. Not like I used to. So this one of all time, I like who's hot right now. Come on.
Sitting in on quarterback meetings, trying to learn how they think, so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot. As he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Let's go. My favorite of all time, definitely Lil Wayne. But right now, I like 5-Year Form. I like how he rap. Lil Uzi sometimes. And he drops albums. Future. You know it.
Just a yard pass there to the 21.
You know it. I had to get him back.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Come on, Fitz.
And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position.
Where you going?
We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive.
Playbook, bro.
Probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled.
I still can't believe Josh Allen got the extension.
Right. He deserved it, though.
That's intercepted.
He remind me of Big Ben. I ain't gonna cap.
What a start defensively.
He remind me of Big Ben all the way.
Gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 30.
That was unexpected.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Let's work.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson.
Let's work. Let's work. Let's work.
Inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. Looked like they picked a heck of a time to run the counter.
And we've been saying that in this great game of football probably since we started playing. Anytime you get guys thinking you're going to go one way and you hit back the opposite side, it's a great chance it can turn into the type of play we just saw there, a big gainer.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Let's go.
Because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the
Celtics,
ball.
who they got? They just got somebody.
Leverage, athleticism. They created
Celtics always make it, bro, and then mess up. I don't know.
It's incomplete to Harris.
Come on.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. Here's New.
Ah, good tackle. Good tackle. I was trying to run that thing, boy.
In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And Folks' kick is good. And the lead moves to 10.
Didn't they just get rid of old boy Tatum? They still got Tatum? Jason Tatum?
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them.
Go.
They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And here comes Danny Johnson now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Let's go. Ripnip in the building, y'all.
He goes down right there. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick.
Oh, good touch. That's my boy. That's Sammy right there. I give it to him. That's my boy.
First down, Washington.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
Give me that.
And for the 3rd time here this half,
it's
intercepted.
Nah, don't quit, bro. Don't quit, bro. He just getting started, bro. Don't quit. Please.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best.
Let's go.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On 2nd down now. It's
Stevenson. Get in there.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Steps away to his left.
Let's go.
Cam wisely hitting the deck at the end as he slides and has the first as well. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Shit, Cam.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Newton to throw. Flushing.
Refunds for Madden, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Let's go.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
I heard, bro.
Able to find a lot of empty space there.
How about mine in the disc? I guess I ain't getting one.
21-yard gain. Newton. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, this is Harris.
Get in now.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now play number 7 of this drive.
People complaining about next gen. Next is perfect with some flaws.
When halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman
It's the best it's ever been for me.
Highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Come on, Cam.
3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. And
Let's go.
This is just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. Running out of the gun with White. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Madden King, man.
A pretty well executed.
Shout out to my boy Duffy, man. In the building. Shout out to Ripnip. Good game. GG's.
Looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync.
Ooh.
And the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
And here comes Danny Johnson now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Here's McKissick.
Let's go.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Heineke. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A carry now for McKissick.
Come on.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go.
And a play fake, and now Heineke. And incomplete on the deep
Try again.
ball. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 2nd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Heineke. A throw to the flat here from McKissick. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle.
Let's go.
On that play. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Our 2 teams making their final preparations for the 2nd half. And as they do, we send it back out to Foxborough, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And here comes Danny Johnson now from his end zone.
Ooh.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Heineke. Now they set up the screen. That's good.
Roughing the passer.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Roughing the passer.
So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him.
Let's go.
Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Heineke now looking to throw on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they're not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
To throw again on 2nd down. Heineke. Looking at
Come on, man.
Thomas in the
That was a pick.
Touchdown, Washington.
Good throw, man. That was a pick,
Logan Thomas there to make the grab. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. They'll look to throw. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And that almost makes it a brand new ball game. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
Go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit. Touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Again, it's Stevenson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Again, it's Harris on second down.
Good tackle.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Let's get sticky.
Out of the gun, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack.
Okay.
Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special
attention. Defense, baby, is what I do.
Like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
That's what I do.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Okay.
When you scored points,
don't worry about it.
It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a gain of 34.
Brandon, that was a nice route that time. Lined him up on the right and worked his way all the way across the formation. One of the toughest routes to cover because you keep waiting for the ball to be thrown or him to break something off. He goes all the way across the field, right to left, for a big play.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Heineke. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Looking to throw, Heineke.
Come on.
He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Here's Heineke.
Come on.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day.
Madden King, baby.
Trying to find a play extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They run again with Harris. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
First down.
Key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. The decision
Let's
to
go.
tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. They'll run for it. It's
Let's go.
Stevenson.
Let's go.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of
Come on, man.
bounds.
Madden King, baby.
Drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back.
Let's go.
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down.
Let's go.
4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They fake the give. Newton. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
But listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head out of harm's way.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Let's go.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got it on it to put it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score,
let's go, y'all.
Somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them,
that is
part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd and 10, Heineke. He's going to let it fly.
Come on.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments.
Let's get my defense right,
go and get it right here, right now.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts.
Let's go.
As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Let's go. Defense, baby. Let's go.
To throw is Heineke. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down. And they'll throw again, Heineke.
Come here.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Heineke. He's got McLaurin.
Sorry, down,
they do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. From the gun, Heineke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside
okay, Sammy.
20.
Okay, Sammy.
Deep into Patriot territory. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side. Get that high.
Come here.
And now the pressure
Come here.
gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
GG's, man.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
GG's.
Taylor now from the end zone. And he'll conserve whatever time he can as they'll opt to bring it out to the 25-yard line.
GG's Ripnip. Good shit, man.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris.
Let's go.
And he'll have a first down,
Let's
but
go.
a great tackle there keeps him from getting to the boundary.
GG's, man.
It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Some runs, man. Right.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff, Stevenson. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. And now here comes their final time.
GG's Ripnip.
As they take it
you on YouTube, big dog. Like and subscribe if you want to, dog. Rematch anytime. Good game. I respect it.
They run once more with Stevenson.
I respect
He's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Yeah, y'all, Madden King, man. In the building, man. Like and subscribe, y'all, please. Thank you. Yeah.
We've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy.